Uh, Hello, friends. There is always a question in an interview, or more often than not, one question is asked that what is the difference between organization, company, industry, factory, and enterprise. So, I discussed with several friends of mine, including HOD of one of the renowned college with regards to management science, and with one of my close friends who is expert in this scenario as well, Mr. Vishal Naugire. He is there on the line. So, what conclusion we had drawn out of the discussions with my friends and my own observations and learning. If somebody asks you that is there any difference if it is what it is, so reply accordingly. Firstly, organization. Organization may be of one person, may be of many persons. One person, even that is proprietor, if he is working to with a certain goal and objective to achieve the desired goal, and if he is performing the functions, it may be treated as an organization. N number of persons who are working all together, organizing the activities of the organization for the purpose of gaining one common goal of the organization can be termed as an organization. In organization, there would be various type of organizations, say non-government organization, that is NGO, that is non-profit making organization, profit making organization, and including government organization. So we can say that organization is a big aspect, irrespective of number of employees or the man handling, the woman handling independently his or her own business. That can be termed in as an organization who are there to perform in an organized manner to gain something out of it, either to render the services if it is non-profit organization, or to gain some profit it is if it is for profit making organization. So irrespective of organizations, activities of the organization, every company, factory, and enterprises falls under organization. Say if we see any educational institute, it is also an organization. As like my training and interview training and placement consultancy, it is also an organization. Coming back to the next point, company. Company is not mostly, company is in fact that body which goes for profit making. It won't be non-profit making organization. And in simple, keep it simple, company which comes under Company Act can be termed as company. Few may call factory a synonym word as an company. It can be considered as an what you say day-to-day word habit. सुबह को जो आदत हो जाती है, क्या बोलते हैं सर उसको, नौगिरे सर?
For which?
पब्लिक वर्ड जो बोलते हैं ना, एक
पब्लिक
आमतौर पे एक ऐसा बोला जाता है, उसका यानी टेक्निकल मीनिंग बोलने के बजाय, जैसा अपन पेस्ट को एक वो पर्टिकुलर कंपनी का नाम दे देते हैं,
पब्लिक एंटरप्राइजेस।
ना एक ये प्रचलित शब्द जो है,
अच्छा, पॉपुलर
फैक्ट्री को कोई कंपनी भी बोलता है. यू कैन टेक इट एज एन प्रचलित वर्ड. नाउ if I can say about factory, I had learned.
Well known is prachalit. I think that you can call it a well known.
Well known and day-to-day used word.
Okay.
Then if I say about factory, I learned factory definition under Factory Act Section 2, Factory Act 1948. What it signifies is any premises, including precincts thereof, wherein 10 people are working with the aid of power, or 20 people are working, or 20 people are working without the aid of power, and in any part of which manufacturing process is being carried out, is termed as factory under the Factory Act 1948, Section 2.
Okay.
To clarify it,
Mhm.
what it says, quite crystal clear, any premises wherein the manufacturing process is carried out. Manufacturing process means, it doesn't mean that you should have an final output or final good made there. That is, production is not every time an essential component. Say for example, ornamenting. Gold we cannot produce.
Mhm.
We pull it out from the sources, natural sources. After that, we ornament it. Ornament means shaping, designing, or adding some additional things in it. That is ornamenting.
Okay.
So that is also termed in factory, since it is making some manufacturing process.
Okay.
But iron we don't produce. We melt it and design it as per our requirement. It also
Right.
comes in forging industry, that is forging factory. If we are melting iron for some purpose, and more importantly, 10 people are working with the aid of power. Power doesn't mean here electricity. It also means not only just mean electricity, but it also means electricity as well as any manufacturing process through power making, through heat. In case if you do something with some fuel or heat, it can be also termed as manufacturing process unit, wherein 10 people are working with the aid of power,
Okay.
20 people are working without the aid of power. But where manufacturing process is being carried out is treated as factory. Now, what is industry? Industry, very regular common phenomenon used in day-to-day life, and most of the people use this word, film industry. Now, what is this film industry? Whether they produce anything, whether they manufacturing anything, the concept is bit different of production here in factory and film production there in film industry.
Right.
So, industry is again a larger aspect, not larger than organization. Industry means similar activity run by organization can be clubbed into one category. For example, film industry. Say
Right.
theaters, say big movie making companies, then say this one channels, that may come under entertainment industry again at a larger aspect, both film and this one electronic industry, electronic media industry. So all this comes under the big banner, film industry.
Film
People
industry.
make small videos, small movies, theaters. That is treated under film industry. Again, in newspaper, this one media scenario, there are two ways to go. One is called as electronic media industry, and other one is called as print media industry, wherein in newspapers or magazine are treated as an electronic media industry, or more precisely, both of them. If there is some sort of magazines which provide entertainment, and again those channels which don't provide news but provide entertainment channels, they are termed as an entertainment industry. So again, shipping industry. Shipping industry doesn't mean that they are producing anything, manufacturing anything, but whatever the trade goes on, and even whatever the ships flows in the Great Seas or rivers, that termed are that and the maintenance of it, again production of it, where it would be produced, certainly it would be produced in factory. So that can be termed under the banner of shipping industry.
Industry.
Then automobile industry. Automobile industry, what does it mean? Even a two-wheeler making company like Hero, three-wheeler making company like Bajaj, four-wheeler making company like Hyundai, then 10-wheeler making company, that is truck or Love.
Sir. One more point I would like to add here on
So this,
is we also have a service industry.
Here I would be completing that. Thank you for adding that. This even 10-wheeler making company is also this one. It comes under automobile industry.
Yes.
What they are doing, they are producing those units, those vehicles which would be moving, whether it would be for personal use or for commercial use. So all these segments comes under automobile industry. As my dear friend Vishal Nogere sir had rightly quoted, service industry. Now what it is? Service industry is which are serving the customers, their customers. They serve intangible goods. Intangible means the goods which are not visible. It means if you are selling through a pen, it is visible, it is tangible. Intangible means you cannot see it, but you can experience it.
Right.
For example, I am giving placement and training services. It cannot be visible, but it is invisible services what we are provided. Again, different segments are there, as like hospital. Hospitals are also servicing. Then hospitality includes hotel and the other stuff. Malls, theater. What they are doing, they are providing service to the organization, to the customers. And most of these service industries do fall into the category of the Shops and Commercial Establishment Act. I forgot the year, but majority of them falls under the Shops and Commercial Establishment Act, and that can be termed as service industry. So, depending upon the activities of the organizations, they are clubbed into one category, and that category may be called as that type of industry. We quoted automobile, we quoted service, again what we quoted entertainment, automobile, service, then what else?
Service industry,
automobile, service, then shipping industry and entertainment industry. I repeat, shipping, entertainment, automobile, service. These are the type of industries.
Right.
Fine. Even IT falls under service
industry. One more question I have in mind right now is what about health industry?
Health, again, it comes into service industry, that is hospital.
Okay.
Hospital category, again, it would be falling under the big banner of service industry. Right. Tendering our services. And lastly, there is a concept phenomenon called as enterprises.
Okay.
Enterprises is the word used by mostly by the government sectors to divide those categories of the organizations into middle and small scale. We always hear this word. Middle scale enterprises, large scale enterprises, small scale organization, small scale enterprises, semi-middle enterprises. So enterprises means organization, type of particular factory. It may come for service industry, it may come factory. That term is used. It is not having any statutory support with it, but it is again an daily used word, which is termed as enterprises. So, if we divide the activities or what we had discussed about is, firstly, what is organization? Secondly, what is industry? Third is what is factory? Fourth is what is service? And fifth is what is enterprises.
Okay.
Sir, I would like to have a discussion with you. I am over now. If I had made any mistakes or if you would like to improvise over it, please continue.
Here I would like to conclude. I mean, whatever you have given the information, I don't think there is anything that is left behind. Given your expertise in the HR and training and labor laws and everything, I think you have given explanation of each and every concept in detail. I would like to sum up in the end. It is something that I got to learn something from you, that organization, the best example you have given about organization is that it may be a profit making and non-profit making, right? The way you have told that organization is something which can be owned by an individual or by group of people with common intent. This definition I really like, with common intent. So this definition I really liked very much. I mean, I never knew that organization is something which will always be categorized in profit and non-profit making. But I thought it would be like only profit making. But you have made me understood that it could be either way. It could be profit making or it could be non-profit making. Like NGOs come under an organization. This is the one concept you have given. And apart from this, I think other things which are categorized like factory, company, and industries, I think these are mostly profit making, or you may call it as a commercial. They are inclined to. I mean, they are commercial in short. So this is what I have understood from your conversation, and I'm completely agree with you and satisfied with you. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity on this.
I had always learned from you, and especially from childhood days. It's always a learning spirit what you have, and training spirit. You have trained our friends like anything. Keep up that good habit, and fortunately, you had used the word intent. Always remember what if individual or the other group of people goes with some sort of intent. Intent is more important. So if any intent is there for certain assignments, it can be termed as organization. And to conclude, to all my fresher friends, these questions, tricky questions, are always asked in interview. So answer smartly. We are here making an declaration, as always it is a declaration down the line in any advertisements, that you may agree or disagree with us. It is just we would like to make this concept clear to you and express ourselves. Go through the books, speak to your seniors. We are there to debate with any other individual. If agree, we don't want appreciations. If you are disagree, you can call us, and I'm there. We are there to help you.
Sir, one more question. That came in my mind just now.
Yes.
You have told that there are some company act and there are some factory act, right?
Sir.
So, do organization and enterprises are abided with this kind of laws?
Company, there is a certain phenomenon wherein n number of employees are working, then they have to get incorporated through Company Act. Factory, for example, if I am not forgetting, or if there is a renewal I am not aware, but there is a phenomenon, 10 or 20 people working. I told in that definition.
Right.
It means
you have told it earlier.
If 9 people are working with the aid of power, that cannot be termed as factory, because it is really very small scale industry. It can be termed as enterprises. Means whatever the rules and regulations are there, liabilities and responsibilities are there, not essentially necessarily required, but due to some government observations, that is the persons appointed for the purpose of the act, that is factory inspectors. If they any organization who is working in an hazardous scenario, so for example, they are making some productions of crackers.
Explosives.
With his intervention, he may order that particular organization. Since it is an hazardous aspect, you have to get covered under Factory Act and follow the rules and regulations for the security and safety of the workers, of the employees, what they are working here. Not only that, that Factory Act also covers the environment and the particular geographical area. It means that they have to go through great audits, minute observations and minute readings of the concerned bodies. For example, even they have to take license and regular maintenance with regards to fire rate precautions.
Okay.
Fire brigade is also involved in that. So such statutory organizations covers that particular organization if they falls under the category of Factory Act. If even the employee falls below and the appropriate authority find it, now they have to get covered under Factory Act. for the sake of environment and the employees. They have to make it ensure, and they can impose the stuff that you have to be get covered under Factory Act.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you all friends. This is Jay Tushar More, Resume Consultancy, Aurangabad.
And I'm Vishal Navgire.
My friend
Thank you
Vishal
so much.
Navgire, who is masters in tourism and masters in handling friends like me. He have dual degree.
All
And,
right.
my number, if you would like to join our courses, we do provide training, myself and Vishal Navgire sir. We do provide training for English, HR, then interview and labor studies. My number, our number is 84466 or 84466 Signing off. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello friends. There is always a question in an interview, or more often than not, one question is asked that what is the difference between organization, company, industry, factory, and enterprise. So I discussed with several friends of mine, including HOD of one of the renowned college with regards to management science, and with one of my close friends who is expert.